That is it. Now we play.
Yeah. Ready?
Yep.
So this is Lukas in the forward area. I deduced that myself.
I'm impressed.
That's Mark DOST in the forward. And this is the home table of Wolfgang and Lukas. Oh, we got a break. So you see the replay there.
Wow.
Those are the worst too. Those are kind of a really bad feeling when you
Yeah.
hit a really hard, solid shot toward the opponent's goal and then it scores on you. It's obviously a -1 because he plus and then.
Yeah.
This could be huge if they take 2 points from the home team, home table of the Austrians. It really adds the pressure.
Ready? Yep.
We saw Elroy Starren's daughter, Amber Starren, play some big matches. She played a significant semifinal match against Mylin in women's singles here in the pit area. So this is her dad, of course, and
Oh, that's right. Another foosball family. Another foosball family.
yeah, there's quite a few. There's more out here than in the U.S. for sure.
Well, that's because they're all here. All the foosball families came to the World Cup to Nantes.
Into the pull kick. From a front pin to a pull kick. Pass attempt. Fortunate to pick that. I don't think he meant that. I think he meant that to go to his first man and went to the second man. But once again, it doesn't matter. If it arrives where you need it to go. And that was critical to pick that one up, because to lose 2 points to the home team's table could have been a bad start. It's still within 6 points. It looks like they switch on Lienhardt. Looks like Elroy plays forward on Lienhardt.
Does it happen very often? We've seen one game where they switched all the time. But the last few games, they were just playing their positions for the whole match.
Yeah,
how often do teams change positions?
There are defensive reasons for sure, where you feel like my defense is getting drilled, and so it's better for them to have a different look. It could be defensive 5-bar switching, defensive goalie switching. If the forward's not scoring well, but this is a little bit different sometimes because of table competency. So it could be that Mark is a dedicated goalie on Lienhardt, and that's because they picked this as their home table, right?
Yep.
Critical block there. It could be that Elroy doesn't have any confidence in his forward game on Garlando. What a grab. What a beautiful shot. That was a beautiful shot. He tapped that ball around, brought it from the near side, and then went push side around the man. Just missed the pass. Looks like we're probably going to see yeah, I was going to say a bank series with some passing options, and that's what he did. He set it up where he could bank it and just passed it to the 3-bar. So he has a series from that area where he banks near wall, far wall, or has some passes that go probably toward the lane, or that.
Or that.
Or that. Look, I don't know if we can see the replay. It was so fast we can't even give you a replay. 7-point lead here. I don't know if I mentioned this, but it could be Elroy just feels like a stud goalie on Garlando. And just like that.
Oh, he just scores from the 2. Wow.
I'm just prophetic. Looks like the Americans are out to a 10-5 lead on Tornado. It's the table choice for both Kuwait and the Americans. So they might be in a good spot.
They're in a very comfortable spot. It's their home table.
It was a reset call. So the time reset. Let us know how our sound is, you guys. I want to make sure that we the server disconnected for a second. Are you guys all still there?
We've fallen asleep. I've changed over to the American channel, to the American game. Hello.
They abandoned us for the American channel?
Just, yeah, could be. Maybe it's just you and me left, Mark.
Let us know if you're in the chat.
Oh, there's still someone there. Great, great.
Yeah, that was a great.
Yeah, I love those goalie shots. I don't know, somehow. It's good to see. But then this is a completely different table, right? With the sides going up like that.
Right.
How do you need to adapt?
Oh, what a save. Ball bounces
wow.
around and comes back to Elroy.
So what do you need to change when you play on Galando compared to like playing on Leonhard?
What a beauty. Yeah, they're just extending that lead. So much of your question relies on what is your home table. If your home table is Bonzini, everything. You got to change everything.
Those two tables are very different as well. You can even see by just looking at it that the whole playing field was different.
Right now against Kuwait. Great defense there.
Ready?
They're in opposite brackets, so it's possible if the Americans advance and the Netherlandese advance, Netherlanders.
Someone says they were not in the same bracket.
Not in the elimination round, so they can meet each other in the final.
Exactly. Or even in the semifinal, we don't know.
I see that Germany and the U.S. are in the same bracket, so the U.S. will have to get past Germany. Does anyone have an update on where Germany is? Are they playing their qualifying match now, or sorry, are they playing their quarterfinal match now?
All right.
Yeah, we can't access the software from here, unfortunately.
Great shot on goal. Let's see if Elroy can.
Germany against Portugal.
16-6 here. They get to 20. If they get once the team gets to 20, mind you, they go back into singles, and Kevin Huntsdorfer can make it all back up.
He could.
I'll tell you what. Look out. Germany's up 17-16 versus Portugal. What I was saying is, look out. because Kevin Hunsdorfer in singles can make up, I don't care what the score is, Kevin can make up every single point. We'll see a maestro on both tables in Kevin Hunsdorfer.
Yep.
And I'm sure that's what the Netherlandese are thinking. The Netherlandermen?
The Netherlandermen?
The
So they're scared of
Netherlandermen.
him.
You better have that massive lead.
Well, he won the championships twice already.
Germany's never won this tournament.
No, Hunsdorfer.
Huh?
Kevin Hunsdorfer.
He's won this in
He's
singles
won
twice.
this in
Yeah, and he
singles
took
twice.
second yesterday.
And he got second yesterday, so
Correct.
better watch out.
The Dutch. The Deutsch. Do you guys use euros in Germany? Do you guys use euros?
Yes.
Yeah? I wasn't sure if you were still using the Deutschmark.
I think it changed a couple of years back.
Like 10. I just say things, man. Hollandaise sauce. It's my favorite sauce. I get it mixed up with bechamel. Bechamel sauce? You know what bechamel is?
Yeah.
You know the difference between a hollandaise and a bechamel?
I actually looked it up recently.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, then tell us.
I've forgotten.
It's the cooking,
But
it's
I
the cooking
needed
style.
one for a recipe, and I only had the other one at home. Like
No one would know. Here's the thing. I've made a bechamel and call it a hollandaise, and nobody knows. So just go with it.
Yeah, that's what I did. But then I was curious what the difference is,
You did it wrong.
and I Googled it, but I've forgotten. It's random with you. We're watching table soccer, and now you're off on a tangent talking about
Hollandaise.
hollandaise.
It's 17 to 6,
And it wasn't
man.
even the sauce that was going with the Luxemburger. It was another tangent. It's crazy how you just go off when you make a little
You know what's
spin, and
funny
then
is
it's
you
like,
follow me. You follow me. I have that effect on people. So now we know to call them the
That's okay,
hollandaisers.
that's okay. We've been watching and talking about table soccer for like 5 days. It's okay to talk about
Orange, we
cooking,
call them the
cooking
oranges.
stuff for a few times.
We're supposed to call them the oranges.
Oh. Maybe it's disrespectful, we don't know.
Ooh, that was a sweet little wall pass. He just missed from Wolfgang. Tricky. Tricky, tricky, tricky.
Do you play with gloves when you play?
I do not play with gloves. I used to use a tennis wrap, which I was there when tennis wraps first started being used in the early 90s. Because that's, what a beauty.
Whoa.
17 to 7. Nice shot, Lukas. If I would have foreseen the massive spike in tennis wrap sales, I would have bought stock because the tennis wrap people were like, what the hell's going on? We were selling tennis wraps for a little while, and all of a sudden we have a 14% spike in sales. We have no idea who's buying tennis wraps. They're foosball players buying tennis
Foosball
wraps.
players,
Yes.
of course. And golf gloves.
Golf clubs. Yeah.
Gloves.
The golf glove people were like, here's sales.
Yeah,
and
there
then
must be.
foosball and bloop.
Yeah, and there must be a lot of left-handed golf players.
Yeah.
Because it's the right-hand glove. So I'm sure football players screwed up all sorts of statistics worldwide. Yeah. We have
What country would you say is strongest on the tornado besides the United States of America?
Oh, that's an interesting question.
I don't know,
No,
the
I wanna hear
Brits.
that too.
The Brits.
Did they pick Tornado as their home table?
They picked Garlando, but they picked Garlando for a strategic reason. Costa Rica, yes, that's it, Paul. It's Costa Rica for sure. Yeah, without a doubt.
So you pick other tables than your home table that you're super confident on? Because you know that your opponent is even worse on that table?
Yeah, there's absolutely some strategic choices behind, and I hear the Brits have gone back and forth between Tornado and Garlando. It was a great choice against the Americans because if they would have picked Tornado, I mean, they had a shot, they had chances. They lost 40 to 36.
It was a really close game.
Yeah, it was a really close game, and Garlando kept them in it. Elroy and Mark.
But if they
Not
had
gonna-
played any other country, they would have picked Tornado, right?
Yes, because
Okay.
they're not going to pick Bonzini. No one's going to pick Bonzini except for the French or the people that are playing that table. And I have no, this is not a criticism of Bonzini. I think it's an incredibly technical table. It's just so difficult for other players. Unless you're, unless you have mastery on the table, you're not going to pick it. Lukas now with another chance to tighten the score just a little bit. But oh, pretty. Closes the gap to a 10-point lead, and Kevin's just watching this, waiting like a caged animal. Was waiting for his chance. He doesn't care what the score is when he gets to him, but he'd like it to be, make it easier for him. What a sweet shot there. One more point, and it's 20 points, and we go to Kevin Hornstorfer in singles. Yep, Luxembourg chose Bonzini, and we watched Luxembourg play France, and France blew them out, but Luxembourg probably played a lot of great matches on Bonzini to get here.
Yep.
To get to the quarterfinal. Denmark as well, okay. And there it is. So
20.
Kevin, so this next round goes to 30 points. And we're gonna have the two-time world champion, the 2022 runner-up in singles, Kevin Hornstorfer. If you have not seen him play, we have an incredible talent in the United States named Billy Pappas. He's a foosball phenom, and I've heard Kevin Hornstorfer described as the Billy Pappas